I want to play this realistically, but the player base is literally arming themselves for war. I don't know. We'll see how well they do. Maybe I'll sneak in a tank, but
No copy.
Right, Vic.
I don't know.
Speed limit, 30
Didn't get eyes
kilometers an
on
hour.
tan. We are gonna move in a little bit closer. We're probably gonna wait.
Let me see what else I can put down here.
Understood.
Put an SPG-9 over here, just for the time being. I'll be using a standard mix of infantry squads and that little custom squad I set up. That's mainly an AT squad. I didn't see that before. I'm retarded. Alright, it's official. Well, it was already official that I'm, you know, retarded, but... They have an anti-armor squad. I did not see that. Sometimes the factions don't even get that, so I usually make a preset.
Alright, command, we're currently moving towards you guys, so please don't shoot us. We're on the right-hand side of the road for you guys.
So are they gonna backtrack around or get behind the armor or fill in the middle?
No friendly fire. They'll be on our right side.
Maybe I should have drawn like a Ukraine-Russian border or something to show that they're deep within their own territory. I don't know.
On the way.
Let's send that hatchback over. Again, active town.
Right, when we enter town, the speed limit will be dropped to 20 if we're still going a bit fast. I'll let you know further when we go down. Copy.
Let's see what they do with a civilian hatchback. Because they're not in Durkistan. I mean, there's no IEDs or whatnot. Or in terms of like suicide vehicles, there's no excessive amount of IEDs. I have one down.
We have a civilian vehicle coming up in front. Stay on the far right side of the road to avoid them. Try not to murder them by running into them.
Copy.
Speed limit's 20 kilometers an hour now.
Clearing the road for you.
On the way. Copy.
Wow, you really can't follow your waypoint. Yeah, he's gonna get off the road for you.
On the way.
You're gonna come park your car up, wait for them to finish. And you're pointing your gun right at him to be cautious. Yep. He's gonna stop for him. And then when that BMP passes, we'll...
Fifth command, this ground command.
Solid copy.
Repeat what's that for Vic, command.
Solid copy.
Remember that we have to stop
Copy.
at the flag.
Well, I didn't mean to have him cut the convoy off, but...
Understood, thank you. I was not aware of that.
Copy.
We'll do that. Right.
Yeah, wait there in the streets. We're getting a 360 up and then talk to the police officer.
Understood, thank you. Vic Cruz, we are approaching a factory and a police station area in the middle of town. Might be green flag on the map.
Okay.
Halt there. I want the first lead vehicle to deliver south to the road and cover south. I want the other one to hold the east end and look east, not east, while the scout team does whatever the fuck they want to do.
Copy that. On the way. On the way. Roger. Roger.
No, he doesn't want to be kidnapped by the secret police.
On the way.
Not all civil. Here's the thing too that sometimes confuses them. Not all the civilians are gonna have intel. I don't know who this guy is. He's a ghost player according to the server, but you know, just some interactives. We'll see if they talk with the police station. I'm gonna quickly get another drink. This is not a public server. This is my private server. Let's give him a warm welcome before Zeusing.
Recon Crew, this is Vic Crew.
Norton, that's your job.
Why, scout team's coming in
you will
now.
have a civilian on the right side of the road in a minute. You might want to check him out.
I see police officer.
What are the requirements of the server? This is a tier 2 op, so you gotta be in my community for at least a month and not be an idiot and go through a bunch of training. Like any other Arma community that, you know, does private ops. I'm gonna teleport myself over here. This is the police chief. I told him about the blue beret. Ah, look at that. They're not shooting the police.
Be advised, we have armed police officers coming up the road.
Then they get caught in a bush. There, Jesus. Are you retarded? Policeofficer.exe has stopped working. They're not doing this properly. I'm the guy you talk to. There you go.
Does not give me any more intel. It does not give me any more intel.
What, doesn't tell you anything?
Oh, blank.
Okay. Basically, the premise of the intel is everything in the 2nd district. There's been gunfire there since this morning. And there's also believed to be something going on at the hydro plant to the southeast. So everything in the 2nd district with a gun should be considered hostile. They've already sent a few police divisions down there. They haven't responded back. And there's been fire all day.
Okay. We're gonna check out the hydro power plant as well. We can go off course for a minute and then get back up. Yeah.
Let's mount back up.
Hydro.
Okay, I gotta play intel because I don't know why, but Achilles broke with the intel feature for putting it on civilians.
Take this road.
Even though I tested it as a Zeus and I was fine, but I guess not.
It's good.
So when they get to this road, I'm gonna have them run. I'll be copying and pasting some of the police forces here and sending them around.
We're going to go very slow.
Yeah, individual. Here's the deal, though. It's very tedious to give like every single unit something to say. I mean, I should do it one op or two, but that takes a lot of time to write everything out, plan everything out storyboard-wise. I can go ahead and delete these guys now that they're not part of the op anymore.
No, we're gonna get to the, well, what someone calls the ambush point. So.
Looking at the map, that's a whole building of both sides. It would be perfect ambush point.
I know, but it's the same.
They're marking their own ambush points. I was thinking right here because I could use this hill as a bit of cover. At least for defilating, give some overwatch.
Okay, listen up.
But the thing is, a lot of these buildings you actually can't get in. They're untextured on the inside. That's why I didn't really think of any, like, buildings.
There were gunshots heard around that area, so everything with a gun is considered hostile. If you look to the southeast of town, there's Beketov small hydropower plant. There has been reports of some, trouble over there, so we're going to check that out for a minute and then we're going to proceed back on the road. We're going to move to the Beketov District Hospital. Once we're there, the ground troops will dismount. We're going to move slowly and the ground troops will walk beside the vehicles and we're going to check it out and just move along.
Negative copies. Can you repeat what point you want us to go slowly and have the infantry next to us from how on or?
Beketov District Hospital. That's where the people dismount. We're gonna go slow and we're gonna go through the 2nd district.
Understood, thank you.
put guys
Right,
on those
Victor, what
buildings
we're
right
doing is
there.
The infantry is mounting back up. We'll go towards the Beketov District Hospital when I tell you where I have my ambush point. At that point, we will go incredibly slowly with infantry on either side of us to give
And
us
I'll put
support.
another squad down
From
behind this
then
little
on,
hill.
everything in there with a gun is hostile. There has been shots fired. So the whole secondary district is a bit iffy. Southeast of us, at a small power plant,
plans.
there is naughty
group
people at
will
stake as
be
well.
moving on foot since that route doesn't provide any sort of cover and not that much utility.
Team sent in.
Copy that.
So should two vehicle passengers disembark, meaning Cholt and me?
Start moving.
So I think they're gonna keep the vehicles here. Yeah, it just has that thing as guys a utility unit. It's not actually giving me a name, which means either his battle eye is glitching out, something's wrong in his mod set, or
Vehicle.
something else.
Are we gonna move?
Victorious move. I want you to go very slowly, minimum speed.
Got off.
Victorious are moving out.
Жду приказа.
What is minimal speed for you?
5 kilometers an hour.
5, okay.
Alright, we have shots fired, so PID
Hearing
targets.
shots to the southwest.
Ясно, приступаем.
Police officers are not hostile, just saying.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Looks like ID on the road.
Yeah, confirm we have an ID on the
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
road. Hold here for a second.
What?
This is
ID
Vic
on road.
Command. This is Vic Command to
That's a sewer grate.
Looking like an ID explosive in the middle of the road. You want us to just take around, drive around it?
Bro.
Negative. It's a problem for civilization.
That's
people
great.
around here, so we're gonna defuse it.
Great.
Copy that. Do you have a
Thanks.
specialist to do so?
That was little Liru.
Not as far as I know. I will
Okay, I was thinking maybe I'll do a metagame and tell them that's not an IED, but I'm actually glad to hear this because they're actually spotting for
Okay,
IEDs.
I'll try to find. Vic crew, all crew.
I want the
do you
rest
have
of
a
the
defusal kit?
crews dismounted and get in 360.
Our driver does.
Go command. We have at least 2 defusal kits inside of the
Ясно.
Okay, that's good to hear. They also have
Copy that.
defusal kits.
Here up front with 2 guys on the side.
Got 3 armed guys. I'm gonna ungarrison these AI.
Gonna get in front to the south of it and gonna provide 360 around him.
Understood, thank you. Right, I need a volunteer to
точно.
defuse an IED.
I'll do it.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Right, you're doing it. I need 2 people to give cover for him. You're moving south past the ID and giving 360 for him.
I can do it.
Have these guys start running
Yeah,
out.
come on, be advised, we might have eyes on a guy that is the trigger man for the ID that you have just spotted.
Copy that.
Let's give him a warm
Right,
welcome,
good.
shall we?
So you have to go skip. Go for it.
Wait one with that guy.
Halt, wait, halt.
Can you confirm that, Billman, that it's directly that guy that will trigger it?
Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen.
It appears that looks to be a remotely detonated explosive, and Billman spotted someone who might be doing it. So you just stay put.
He wasn't supposed to respawn as civilian. I forgot when you take that out.
Жду распоряжений.
They could end up panic detonating it or dead man.
Готов.
Gonna have to quickly.
The crew is halting for now until further notice.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
I'd say it is too late to join. This is a 1 life op. Jesus Christ! Can
Billman, what's the status on that guy?
it's one guy with a damn pistol.
Так точно.
I'm currently up on the tower, but I can't interact with him.
Oh, he's referring to
Have you marked the
civilians.
ID? Come on.
There we go.
Hang on a second, I do not believe that is an idea.
I think they're figuring it out.
Do we have accurate the ID on it to know if that is an explosive? Because for something on a map in the middle of the road as well. Could be
Darn,
stealthy.
it looks to be like a manhole hatch, like a
I
some
can
sewer
confirm
system.
that the guy up on the top does not have eyes on whatever you mark.
Copy that. Defusal team, the 3 guys in front, check
One
it
of you
out.
happen
If
to
it's
have
not a
binoculars,
bomb, we're
just
gonna
take a
just
quick
proceed.
look. Already
Copy that.
looked.
Diffusal team of 3, move up, defuse it. I think it is a manhole cover, so you're in good hands. If not, Godspeed.
Trying to get some civilian kills here. Alright, there we go. We also have a tier 3 op later. I'm not sure if the tier 3s will declare a tier 2 op to be played in place.
Raven 1. I'm hearing an explosion to this on the southern town side of town.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Copy.
Готов.
These guys need to just run, god damn it.
Жду распоряжений.
It's a manhole cover.
Oh, for the love of God.
Can you confirm it's the IED or no?
The manhole cover.
Ясно, приступаем.
Manhole cover.
Ясно, приступаем.
Well, they just spent the past 5 minutes figuring out this is a manhole cover and not an IED, though. I'm happy that they're watching the roads.
Moving out again, waiting for the infantry to mount back up. The crew move out, minimal speed, 5 kilometers an hour.
Billman, is that you firing over there?
That is a negative. It comes from this building to our direct south. We're currently approaching it. It is in the center of your marked possible ambush.
Copy that.
I know it's a bit evil to deal with the civs like this.
Be advised, there seem to be friendly Vics in the area, but do not have eyes on any friendlies at the moment.
Yeah, the police force has sent some police officers there, but they were never retrieved.
Break. Information. The police have sent police cars
Vehicle
and
crew
infantry
and
into this
ground
area.
troops. We're gonna move to dismount point. That's where the dismount will take place, and then we'll proceed.
Keep moving.
I have confirmation that there are shots from the ambush point marked by Norden, and we're gonna proceed there by foot at the dismount point.
Copy that. Right, all break. Information, we're moving to the dismount point.
And you can move
Vehicle,
left and fast
infantry
in
will
this
then dismount. Speed 50 kilometers an hour, please. And there is police in the area, also friendly forces. The police has moved Vics in, but they never returned, so expect them all to be dead. However, it is possible that police officers are in the area. Please don't murder, they are friendly. Also, in front of you now, you will have friendly forces. Please don't murder them either.
Oh, tabbed me out of my game. Nice. That was weird.
Tank, you also want to keep enough distance so if we go boom, you do not get.
Alright,
well,
sorry
well,
about
I know
that.
what I'm saying.
Rare glitches.
Alright, thank you. It's just, it's been there, done that. I don't
When
want
I'm
to do
through
it
smoke
again.
over.
Command be advised, we have taken contact in your marked ambush points. Apparently insurgents have taken out
Speed
the
limit of 5 now.
local police force.
Copy. We're
Are
dismounting.
close to their trucks and whatsoever.
Готов
Copy. We're
действовать.
dismounting right now at our dismount
Send
point.
these
We're
two
moving
guys in to go see what's going on.
Baker is ready. Is all infantry
Otherwise,
dismounted?
get ready to prep ambushes.
Do not engage until engaged at this time. We
Well,
don't know
he's doing
if
this
DID
radio.
right. If it's a police officer, it's friendly.
Alright.
Right, information, I have taken contact in the ambush point that I marked. It seems like all infantry has dismounted, so move forward slowly.
Beerwell, are you on this net?
Yes.
Can you close our door?
No, I tried. I get in the door, so yeah, I can't get in the house.
Love doing that. Pull at their hearts and minds. See how they react. Is there a Russian SWAT unit? Here's the thing, these are Ukrainian, and the Russians are the antagonists, the bad guys within this campaign. Ukrainians apparently, according to my research, have their own Spetsnaz Spec Ops style units, which is what I'm having roleplay as like the elite force that comes in to clear stuff out. Otherwise, they're double tapping bodies and whatnot. I'm not sure if they have a specific SWAT force, but they're not role-playing as police forces. They're playing as, you know, hardcore military force that's only called in when shit really hits the fan.
Have you cleansed one of the buildings yet, or no?
We have not cleared any buildings. We have cleared the
I'm gonna set these guys to hold fire until they get into position.
Other than that, we are not checking buildings at the moment.
Copy that. We'll do the deep sweep. You do a light sweep.
They're gonna... Basically, the back team's gonna heavily check the buildings. The front team is going to... there's a body. That's another thing about the thing. I've got everything set to a 5-minute deletion timer. So I gotta be very quick when I make those,
south and the north, so we get the 360 around this area.
Understood. Careful, you'll be standing there, you'll be holding the south and keep...
kill those guys off. That buys me another 5 minutes for them to come in.
Move further south, there you will have the scout team over there, you will be looking south and keep them
Do you want Mirabel and I to stay with the
Just pretend I just executed that group.
Repeat last.
Do you want Mirabel and I to stay with the vehicles?
Thunder to ground.
Yes please, or you might find room if you need to. I'll go with the infantry, that's up to you.
Map that's looking towards the road you're coming down.
Copy. Is it armed?
I cannot see from this distance.
Copy that.
As the crew has engaged infantry in front of us to the south.
Yeah, so I believe Andrews is on standby and Chris is providing overwatch right now. I think he's seen some of these vehicles.
BID right.
Just be careful what you're shooting. There are friendlies in the area, very close.
Need them to come in a bit closer.
What you're shooting at.
Norden, please. Dorn, do you want us to start moving up?
Vehicle crew move up to our post.
Negative, you're holding the north.
So wait for it, they're almost in the trap. These guys definitely have eyes on. Open up.
Second BMP, move up to us again.
Let's push south. Be aware of the surroundings. Higher shots.
That's how you do an ambush.
And PID right, because we're friendly to southwest.
Copy.
That took out Bill.
Very slowly, we are moving forward to southwest.
They need to quickly bring these Vics up to support.
Ясно, приступай. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Let's slam them.
Так точно. Так точно.
This is air to ground shell and armed vehicle moving towards the location.
Copy, can you take it out?
There will be a negative. It's just pull down the road.
Copy.
Front, technical.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
12 o'clock.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Jeez, they're letting him butcher. I was expecting the main cannon to like shred this thing, but it got Joel.
There's another one behind us. Driver, move forward left to give it better angle to shoot at.
They blow it up. Andrew or Bill are down right here.
Dorn, just to let you know, Makarov is losing connection, and we may be losing our gunner right now.
Understood. Mirabel, are you still on this net?
Yep.
If you're able to, Makarov loses connection, get in the gun.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
I need to find you.
Second BMP.
RPG just went by. I don't know from where specifically.
You know we have a commander that's just sitting here doing absolutely jack.
In that case, you can use him.
He's being fired from the apartments. Fog is up. I hope he's a medic. He's got 2 guys to get up.
RPG flying over.
Oh, that RPG guy took out the frickin' BMP. That's cooking off.
Behind by second tank is cooking off.
And there goes Kerbal, unfortunately. Global settings have been set, yes. And Kerbal dies, unfortunately. One guy left in the back. Cooks off the car, too. Very deadly fire from that ambush. So we're seeing some disconnects here. I'll teleport back them if they come in.
One of our Vics?
Affirmative, second package has been cooking off.
Otherwise, these guys are being worked on. I think Pog stabilized
How
Bill.
is that possible? How did it die?
That I do not know. I believe there are enemy RPG gunners in the apartment complex buildings.
Yep.
Which one? To the south or the west?
I believe this is west.
These other two ambushes are being very slow to come up. This is the only major ambush I plan. I got another team down there. But after that, you know, I don't have much going over here as well. Another RPG gets flown across. BDM immediately starts backing up. Men are down in every single direction here. Don't know where Pog went. That might be Pog, though. Or Pogo, excuse me. I think Pogo is no more. Yep, there's 3 down at the moment. This isn't good. Had 1 ambush down.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Air, this is ground.
This is air. Summit.
If you have any eyes on the roofs and any
I mean, does the
personnel on there,
5% really make that much of a difference? Because this is the biggest difference in 5% I've ever seen.
Right to that.
Norton, do you copy?
Norton copies.
I'm working on Neander. Billman's down over here. A little bit hidden. People need to provide medical attention to him.
Copy. Is that first BMD alright?
Yes, that's what I mean. We are good for now.
Got 3 people back here. Got 3 guys now. They're gonna clear out these apartment buildings, and most of them taken out. Someone really needs to come up and help Bill.
Joel, you're still.
There's Kristoff trying to do a bit of a gun run right there.
Any air troops
Heard an RPG get fired up in the air. Multiple RPGs. They're trying to hit Kerbal.
Copy that. Advise, ground forces are at those apartment buildings as well, so watch your fire.
Let's give him a warm well.
Looks like they're now working on Bill. He's gonna need to be bandaged and blooded and have CPR immediately. Just in case, because sometimes I don't trust the glitchiness of the mission file. If we just assign them as medic, that should be okay. Yeah, 3 people coming into breach. RPG goes by. They manage to kill him off. He gets a shot, hits the fence. That would have been very catastrophic. It hit this fence over here. That would have bloodlusted 2 guys. Still have Chris and Andrewza flying overhead. They're going to pretty much be unmolested this entire op because I didn't want to bring any dedicated AA. It's going a bit worse than I expected here. Second squad is engaging. This team is being pretty slow to come around, but... this happened because something on the server glitched out. I don't know who he is. According to the server, he's just an empty unit, but that is a player. Probably a tier 3 since he's working with the tier 3 team.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
I'm just confused though, what bloodlusted Pogo? Because I did see fire go back and forth, so part of me is thinking the BDM actually friendly fired here.
Hey, guys, do we have
Because we saw that rocket take out here, there would have been collateral damage right here, yet this part of the fence is also gone.
Where about do you read?
I have no idea what got Pogo. Because it would have bloodlusted Bill too. I'm thinking it had to have been direct fire from the BDM or something extremely accurate. Otherwise, who knows? Well, the police that were sent down already died. I mean, their car just exploded. There's a bunch of blood stains from where they were. Another RPG shot down, shot over. Clear miss. They're still flying overhead. Why is Chris friend of TSV? That's because Bill took away his perms as a joke. I'll have to give him back after the stop. Some shots are heard over here. I think these RPG gunners... Nope, they still have some of their ammo. Though I know some of them have the AT variant of the shell loaded because they fired off trying to hit Christoph when he did that danger close run. These two guys are still down. They're still being worked on. The guy they dragged back here is being worked on. Two guys are pulling security back here.
User joined your channel.
I'm gonna remote control a Civ and run them past. I also love with the third-person, first-person settings. I get third-person for infantry and Zeus. Just trying to get out of here, man. Yeah, Zam, I'll be honest, Twitch has been very difficult with its notifications and settings for the past weeks, having a lot of glitches. Makarov die? I thought he DC'd. If someone's in the TeamSpeak, can they poke Makarov? Because I'm pretty sure he DC'd. Unless he died and I missed something, but he got dropped. If he needs to be teleported back in, I'll teleport them back in. Looks like they got Bill and Neander back up. That's good.
Alpha, what's your status?
Alright, I'm free again.
This is Alpha, big command.
Unless Makarov's getting like shitty frames or something, but I've done my best, but it's because this is a major town, so.
Some buildings because we are taking RPGs from the southwest-ish area.
Very surprised that that ambush did that much damage, but hey, less is more. Yeah, tell Makarov if he wants to come back in, I'll teleport him back in, if you don't mind. Because, you know, I would hate for someone to wait for this op and then think they're screwed in a one-life op because they DC'd. We're still waiting for Franz. And the next major, I might put, yeah, we got this squad, and then I might have another squad right here.
That's friendly.
Yeah, it's Christopher.
Yeah, it's Christopher. That would have been funny if they shot him down. IED goat's been fixed. I haven't done any specific testing with them yet, but I would assume with a few of the Achilles updates, something like that may have been fixed or may not have. Ow. Well, Christopher's having a bit of fun killing infantry teams in the open. That's actually very well done. PID-ing the fact there's no buildings around. He can easily
just got shots.
Outright murder
He was in the MIA, I think.
that group.
Well, something exploded.
Andrew's okay. Christopher's the one killing people.
I'm taking shots from the southeast.
Let's give him a warm.
Yeah, not a good idea to expose your rear. That guy has an AT gun. Careful where you drive, Jesus.
Along the road to the south.
Player teleport. Let's get Franz Uber back in. So the inspiration for this op, I took it from. Alright, there's Franz. I took it from an op I participated in yesterday where Ambiguous did a patrol in Zargabad. And it just reminded me, I haven't done an op style like this in a very long time. So I might as hell.
We're currently still clearing the apartment buildings. If you want to Take that on hold and move.
Still quite a few
to
troops
squad.
here. Should be
Yes,
easy to
move
take
it.
down.
No, clear those apartment buildings. Once you're done, let me know and start moving towards us again, back to the road.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Roger. You heard?
Break, we have enemy RPG gunner in between the buildings, south bearing 200
Ясно,
from the
приступаем.
tank, next to the big chimney thing.
Gonna spawn in
Towards the
another
second round, sorry.
infantry squad. Trying to do it out of view.
is he?
100 to 100 meters.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
100 to 200 meters, sorry, I got my radius mixed up then.
The fuck is a chimney thing?
I think this guy's looking for the cracks in the fences. Lee just got dropped for whatever reason. That caused a bit of desync on the server. Yeah, some of these guys' connections are not the most suitable.
I can use a pack. Well, yeah, but it's gonna take you like a minute to get there.
Alright, looks like they killed the driver in here.
Back of the Vic.
With the laws of war deals, that's not going to stop civilian kills. In fact, that's probably going to make them happen worse. GMG just got fired. Franz is losing connection once again. I don't know what's wrong with his internet, man. I'll keep TPing him back because it's a one life, but yeah, I think his whole internet just crashed. I don't know what's wrong. But I can't fix that issue, unfortunately. They're taking pot shots at Christoph. I wonder if the machine gunner I put... Oh, you stupid idiots. This is why I cut fuel. In Vix. Position him real quick, but if they fly over, I'll engage, but... Yeah, it's because they're literally
No, just you know you're
retarded.
pushing without infantry covering you.
Repeat last.
Party, what's your status on those apartment buildings?
Covering you.
Clearing the last two.
Yeah, we're good. We're not pushing too far.
Copy.
We found a truck behind the apartment buildings.
Copy. What kind of truck? Just a normal truck, or?
It's a transport fuel.
Copy.
Those rockets are very,
wait, what?
very slow. Here's the thing. I want them to, yeah, maybe there'll be some scripted and consequences. I do hope they redo the system of if you team kill or shoot a civilian, then you can't get into allied Vix and whatnot. Because that was an absolute pain in the butt. Thinking about some other side objectives I can do. I'll wait till they take care of the hydraulics plant. We have another group of garrison civilians back here.
Command, we appear to possibly have enemies
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
flanking to the east of a tank. Have no more visual.
Let's see if we can set these guys to fast here.
Come on, be advised. We're gonna try and see if we can find them. Take them out.
AI on garrison.
Assault team, the Euro is no concern.
Ясно, приступаем.
Have them try to run out. Don't know where those shots are.
Shoulders hit somewhere
Be
south.
advised, you've got an RPG guy right in front of you to the direct
Not sure
south.
what hit. Possibly this medic. Hell. I've got an idea.
Give him a warm welcome, shall we?
This is assault team to command. We have cleared the apartment buildings.
Let's
Copy,
give
move
him a
back to
warm
the
welcome, shall we?
BMP.
I just hope
we're
it's
gonna
not
move forward.
shovelware and shit.
Roger.
That would suck. Navictus, I hope it's not still saying it's Black Ops, because it's saying Arma 3 for me, but Twitch, again, being Twitch. Anyway, we're having some of the guys that DC'd starting to come back. I hope people are fixing their internet. But we have at least 3 casualties so far. Out of around a force of 20, which is unfortunate, but, you know, shit happens.
Okay, assault team, get back at the vehicle team. Once the vehicle team is back here,
Otherwise they're pushing up
assault
now.
Team is back here, vehicle team,
So,
you're gonna move up with us again.
Shall we?
How copy?
Copy that. Right, we're ready for the infantry to move next to us.
Copy, let's start moving.
Right, after this, you will start moving slowly forwards.
He's in the shed.
Break, be advised, we have enemies bearing 254 in small sheds next to the red building. One RPG gunner.
So they just took out that lone armed guy.
Go, guys, go first. Bloody hell.
I will go first, This is Thunder 1 pulling back to base to refuel and rearm.
User joined your channel.
You need to be surrendered, dude.
User left your channel.
Please, you gotta help me. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me.
Guys.
My friend. My friend.
Drop them.
No, come in here. Come in here for a second. Look, they took some people away. I do not know where, but they rounded up about 15 people. And they put them somewhere. I do not know where.
You know where they went? North,
They
east,
went
southwest?
east.
East.
Let's give
Thank
him a
you.
warm welcome, shall we?
We free you? Yes.
No. Every civilian is a potential
This is
hostile.
Eco Command to High Command. It appears we got armor physics and a nemesis has been run over by the tank. Could we pretty please get an ACL?
Also, I think it's gonna be better if you bandage
That
him,
would be me.
because you shot him actually.
Mostly.
Where's Nemesis?
Oh, he's fine.
I'm so glad I checked that shed, eh?
Yep.
Who needs an ace
You
heal?
almost killed a fucking civilian who had information for us, you twat.
Here, we'll put him in here.
Okay, listen up for the guys that didn't take it. I just freed a civilian that told me that they rounded up like 15 people, 15 civilians, and moved east from my pass. We don't know where they're exactly at, but if you can free them, please do. So, Billman, I think that's a good task for you.
Right, I don't know if you heard it, but we have, the enemies have moved around 50 civilians to a specific point.
Assault and ground team, let's keep moving.
Vehicle crew, move forward, slowly.
Alright, just got all these guys back here. Captive.
And there's no evidence.
I'm not gonna clear those out, those are part of the wait.
Yeah, no worries. As long as
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? We'll put out 2 squads of infantry from back here. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Готов действовать. Так точно. Готов
Raven
действовать.
1, can you check
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
out, I'm gonna mark an area on the map, if you can check it out for me. If you see
Because they're
any
using the helicopters to
larger,
recon as well.
assault groups or groups in general, we need to find 15
Ясно,
people,
приступай.
civilian people,
Жду
somewhere in
распоряжений.
the east side of this town, from my pass. I will
Выдвигаюсь на
mark on map.
позицию. Жду распоряжений.
Understood. I took fire when I did my sweep there,
Выдвигаюсь на
but I'll do
позицию.
another run right now. Don't take much
Выдвигаюсь на
damage.
позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Perfect.
The highest probability is in the blue area. If you can find something there, please check it out.
So let's see the blue area they marked.
I'll do a run now.
Something over here. However, this compound is over here.
Kakuman, be advised, we have Billman's team is next to school area that
User
should be
joined
big
your
enough for
channel.
them to house at least 15 people as hostages.
Copy, Billman can think for himself. He's a smart man.
He is, I'm just saying.
Yeah, there is a school actually near your area. It's a great fucking place to hold hostages.
This is more towards their south, but, you know, civilian intel isn't always the most reliable. See if I can get in this gunner and shoot at him. Wow, that magazine burns real frickin' quick. Our fudge head's still here? Cool. Alright. We still have this squad over here. The patrol path has them go all the way down. Guys are camping this area around. Let me get this Vic out, and I'll teleport Makarov in.
Advise, I took RPG fire or anti-air fire from that area.
Alright.
Onto another sweep, too dangerous.
Copy that. Can you mark the area where it came from?
Player Makarov.
Hydroelectric dam has 50-cal machine guns and some other that was firing at me, and I believe that's also where the rocket came from.
Well, there's the UAZ going off on its own.
Copy that.
I'll try another run from the other side, from the north side.
Gobi, please. You need to stop. Just let me drive. There's a difference between driving the vehicle yourself and being a commander issuing the vehicle orders. A commander's orders are a lot more sluggish. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Cut the fuel here.
At the school, I see some vehicles. Right outside the school.
Did this thing just...
The school on the north side or south side?
They're gonna RPG it. They just killed the gunner. Rocket was a miss.
We are currently at school building, clearing and sweeping it.
Copy.
Interesting.
Let me know if you find any civilians.
I'm going to take a truck. Just copy and paste this puppy.
So far negative, we have taken out a couple of hostiles.
Put that puppy in right there.
Assault team, we don't have to clear everything. Just move along. This is not a main point of interest.
Yeah,
Otherwise, they're gonna complete the control. Going right there. This team, I'm still trying to have them come up, but they're being a bit slow because of that chopper.
Continue to look for civilians.
Christoph is reloaded. From the air, Christopher should be able to see this group, but we'll have to see. Now, I'm a little curious if I could make such a shot. Oh, it fires from up there. Whoops. Leading the target. You know, this also gets his attention. Oh, please don't hover right there. I will kill you. Ooh, sheer miss. Come on. Playing a game of chicken. Got 10 more rockets.
I'm probably gonna link group up with the ground team because it doesn't make sense for us to be in your team anymore.
You do what you feel necessary to do.
You heard them, Charles. Let's group up as much as great.
That was way over. Thing is, I can't see it, like it runs out of trace.
Raven 1 and Thunder 1, I hear RPGs to my southeast. I don't see anything flying, but be aware.
This is Thunder 1. Can you pop smoke at your location?
Break, say again.
Can you pop smoke at your location? I think I got eyes on
Come on.
position.
Copy that, ground troops, they
So Chris gonna have the ground troops pop smoke just to make sure those aren't enemies. Thing is, he's got to be careful because all the civs are back here. He's gonna move around to do a gun run.
Draven 1, RTV back to base for refuel and repair.
So there are 5 guys effective for tier 3. Andrew is gonna fall back. It's the refit bird. I'm gonna send a rifle team up.
Готов действовать.
Air, we have
Ясно,
red
приступаем.
smoke at our
Ясно,
paws.
приступаем.
Tier 3.
Behind us is a BMP.
Right to that, I see you. To your direct southeast, there's a compound with lots of enemy and a truck with an RPG on it.
Copy. If you can mark it on map, that will be
shots.
perfect.
How high up is Chris
The
here?
mark on map.
Yeah, he's
Ground
very
in,
high.
Vehicle, start. Keep moving again.
There's at least 1 squad and 1 times armed another transport USC and a small hangar at
Way
that
over.
location.
Trying to make him wave off. See, the biggest I want to go is a BTR. That'll be a bit later, but in terms of what I want to deal with right now, just a BTR. And then we've got this reinforcing squad.
Be
looking
advised
up
when you're
here,
pushing
but
down the street, there will be a small.
maybe,
to your right.
maybe a
The
T-34
enemy RPG truck has a clear line of sight from there.
from like down here.
Copy.
But yeah, T-34. I want to start with the BTR 60. If they immediately can that,
Marty, you copy that of the RPG
then we'll
truck?
send up something bigger. These guys are slowly coming up the street. It's like the infantry team's gonna have a bit of defilade cover.
Ясно, приступаем.
Come on, Ombele guys, frickin' stop pussyfooting around because of that helicopter. It's not that difficult. I'm gonna have to set them to permanent standing because they're not gonna move otherwise. Hearing that Dishka fire again, I'm gonna quickly give her a reload. Why these forces are moving around. Kristoff's waving off north. Fine. We'll put 1 thing of goats down. Here, the goats are hostage too. Are you happy? Ugh. Have them around. Otherwise, it's a bit difficult to hear things over radio. They're not really using their short range too much. I'm not hearing much on long range. What the heck are these idiots doing? Guess they're holding a little
BMP,
convoy right here or whatever.
Move up to the red-orangey building.
These guys
to the
cleared
right,
out this street.
but don't move past it.
Copy that. Ratgate moved the orange building on the right. Move up to it.
Kristoff has waved off. Might be coming in for a gun run, but otherwise he adjusted his altitude there so he can be a bit higher. From what anime character did I take this name?
Driver's lost connection. Yeah, there you go.
Why is everyone losing connection today? I don't know.
We'll be unable to move until Ratkin gets
Well, if I
kicked off
took
the
the
server.
name from somebody, then it's probably the name of...
Don't tell me he was your driver.
He was my driver.
Oh, he got quite a few hits on him, possibly hit out his tail rod. I mean, it's Liru. Yeah, that was a bad strafe on this Dishka. Got a few tail hits, possibly hit something with the tail rotor, but it looks like Kristoff got a wheel. So maybe he's going for some sort of disarm, I don't know. But otherwise, tier 3s are now in a firefight with this group here. Nothing really too much I'm worried about right here. These guys know what they're doing. Gonna be bipoding and suppressing things down that direction. Otherwise, just some firefights going. Arma physics killed you? Oh, did you get run over? Alright. That's fine. I didn't see him die legitimately anyway. Or, oh wait.
User left your channel.
It's back in Alec.
Well, I forgot he was the second pilot. This is High Command to Ground Forces and anyone else on this net. Be advised, R&R is down at this time.
Roger that.
You can't nick thing. What did we learn in today's highlight video? You can't nick stuff because otherwise it's gonna go Vusroda, fly across the map, and kill everybody. Did we learn nothing from yesterday? Fine.
Готов.
I can't fix that. High Command, all forces R&R set back up.
Thank you,
Don't touch stuff like that. That's how things like that happen.
Billman, what's your status?
Very good. We took a little bit of contact. We're currently sweeping towards east. We've checked a couple of buildings that have the capability of actually holding hostages. Yep, they have all been cleared at the moment.
Copy that.
Be advised, there's an enemy 50 cal truck at the hydro dam.
Yesterday's frigate was interesting to say the least.
User left your channel.
Okay, that's a weird feature. My computer now decided to tap me out and mess with everything in terms of their windows. Lovely. Otherwise, we're seeing this force start to take on this group. And Bill's team, they're dealing with some stragglers over here at the market. Otherwise, we still have this force over here as well. This patrol is going a bit off their main course. But, otherwise, this team's coming in to now engage these units. Guy was kind of kicking your butt. I guess he just was delayed to die. Chilt's lagging up a bit, that's why. The heck was that? Well, those guys are down. This car, we're gonna have to try to get away. Let's teleport Ratkin back to the BMD. Player Ratcane, where is he? There he is. There we go. One more thing I want to do real quick. It's bugging me slightly.
Enemy position marked on map.
Copy that.
I think the gunshot's a bit louder. Let's see, Nemesis is down right here. I think he breached. He went. Oh, geez. Yeah, he did peer a bit too far. Probably got shot down by that squad lead right there. But there should probably be more infantry coming in.
If you're sure that's only hostile and no civilians or anything, you are permission to take it out.
It's gonna go for the UAZ that's trying to flee. Once it gets to the debug zone, it's gone. Still have this infantry squad, which is literally taking forever. I'm going to have them come over to try to reinforce if they would be so kind. Gonna set them to careless to clear out their aggro. Here, I'll just do this. Set them all as separate. Have them all go in. And then some will definitely make it. That's good.
is empty at the moment.
This isn't good. Oh, well. Shit.
Air, was that you or someone else?
That was me.
Copy that.
Enemy still, he survived coming around for another run.
Copy that.
Raven 1's on station again.
He's got third person when he's in a Vic. Now we pray that he doesn't spot me. Shit.
Ground command is off channel for 5 minutes. I'll be back.
Shit. Yeah, I think he confirmed it with my actions, but I'm gonna put this guy as stealth. Prone.
Ясно. Приступай.
Stop it. Get back under there. Stop
Ясно.
it.
Приступай.
Careless. Hold fire. Limited. Just stay there for a moment and frickin' hide. Otherwise, the rest of the infantry's coming up. Got the reinforcements starting to head in as well. Awesome.
Так точно.
More shots. They're trying to be outflanked, but they're dropped.
BMP to all call signs. Northeast of you. Enemy fire team coming in from behind you.
Chris is probably still hunting.
Roger.
Oh, are these guys? This is what I was This is the equivalent of a recon drone.
BMD is currently dealing
Supposed
with
to have an
unusual,
ambush trigger right
keep
here,
an
but
eye
they're
out.
just going en route. So now I have to manage two things at once.
Жду приказа. Готов действовать.
It's a minor annoyance about this. They're probably looking at that and thinking that's an IED, which is fine, but there's supposed to be an ambush to go with it. But we've got one force that's way ahead and one force that's way below, and that is all going to cause a bunch of stuff on the server.
Ground command.
Так точно.
So, this guy got him to stay alive.
Thunder to ground command. I'm returning to base to rearm.
Doesn't hear the chopper anymore, so he's going to come back.
We have found the hostages at the enemy paws to the southwest of town.
Copy that. We are extremely far away from that. We have encountered a possible IED on your route back. It is marked in global.
Copy that, thank you.
Ow. Damn it, I wanted to massacre the hostages. One of them got down.
Group, get away from the tank.
That is a really dumb place to put the BMD. At least in my opinion. Alright, so if the tier 3s aren't going to be with the main force that's going to go for this hydraulics plant, it's very likely that they're not going to spot that drone, so the black box is going to be useless here.
Ground command, check in.
Send it.
Okay, I saw a explosion of bloodlust from the hangar. I thought that was you.
Nope.
Explosion
Right,
of
thank God.
bloodlust.
Something's going on over there,
Nah,
be
it's just
careful.
this group. Alright.
I know.
So, this team just needs to go and free the civilians. Sure, I'm invisible. Alright, so they're set to captive.
Perfect. We have cleared it. Reloaded pistol.
Clear out the hangar.
They haven't captured anybody, though.
Demo this or take it with us?
Clear. There are 2 people down.
Hello, my
They
friend.
can still be safe.
I am the guy in the corner right behind you.
Hey, you wait in the corner. We're checking first if we can save these 2 people.
No, they are dead.
Can't be dead.
Okay.
Got killed by the frag.
Sure, tell me.
So what are you?
What are your
Spetsnaz?
knowledge?
Well, today's been very weird. Last night there was a lot of strange things going on the southern side of town. Movements, you know. We thought they were animals, but we'd occasionally see some lights. Next thing we know, this morning, this massive attack happens. We've always known there are insurgents here, but this many at once, it feels like it's more coordinated. I don't know. But anyway, we're all set to captive, so it's whatever.
User left your channel. User joined
These
your
guys going
channel.
around the ambush, probably having a firefight. This group.
Truck has enough room for all of the hostages.
How about you shut up?
Did you just radio me? Shit.
Mac Rolf, will get on the northern side.
This is High Command. Someone radio me?
Yeah. We have found the hostages. 2 died, sadly, thanks to a grenade. Are you sending a team to get
Wait,
them
wait,
back?
whoa. 2 died to what?
2 of them died thanks to a grenade.
Grenade from what? I mowed them down.
Anyway.
That's fine, that's fine. Mark the location on your map. Once the area is secure, we'll send the police to come and grab them. Is everything from you to the police station secure?
As far as we have seen, we have cleared everything from the police station to our paws, yes. It's been marked on map.
Solid, we'll send some police guys in to grab them.
Так точно.
Thank you.
Так точно.
Alright, let's get that
Okay,
BTR-60
Alpha Bravo,
ready.
get back to the road to our north. We're gonna move. We're gonna proceed moving, but keep your eyes especially to the south,
Готов
right?
действовать.
Because there has been information about some more movement in the south region.
That's kind of tip them off saying that there's, you know, Spetsnaz afloat. Yeah, I don't know why there's so many crashes. Probably because this is a very high-yield region in terms of, like, there's a bunch of stuff, but I don't know. We'll have to see. So these scouts are just going ahead. I'm having to, you know, put things down a bit earlier
This is vehicle command. We are waiting for your order to start moving out.
than expected, but other than that, it's fine. So I have this police car coming in.
Ясно, приступаем.
Is that the BTR-60 firing? Yep. Alright. Yeah, the Tier 3s are kind of doing their own thing. It's kind of ruining the patrol a bit, but hey, securing the peace is securing the peace. Well, yeah, don't mind the civilian driving. We're just getting shit done. Ah, they're retarded.
Okay, Alpha Bravo, let's start moving north back to the road.
Command, vehicle command copy. Roger.
Guess he's just gonna come in here while this guy covers. This guy out of ammo again? No, he's still firing. Yeah, still taking small arms fire from these units. Did they murder the goats? Probably. Still hear that drone up there as well.
Ground command, there's a heavy enemy resistance to the east.
Why is tier 3 still going in?
There now.
There will be a nuke in this campaign in one way or the other. So I think these guys are going to get back on track. I'm going to send this infantry team up to engage. Let's put down our global skill. But, I mean, Beketov is a very big map. There's a lot to do here. So, you know, a nice little Ukraine style. That's not... What are you doing? I see that you are retarded. That is disappointing. I'm going to have to send you in at the last second then. Set you guys to careless, since you're retarded as well. Just have them walk in. Hopefully they'll run into these guys. Or better yet, let's do something like this.
Quickly going back to say something.
Copy.
Let me give him back its fuel now. I don't have any heavy artillery because, you know, this is areas that insurgents want to take over too.
Copy that, Boom.
There we go, they're actually moving with it. Just if that chopper flies around again, looks like he is, it's gonna make these guys get out because they're gonna freak out. Otherwise, these guys are having a light firefight here.
Leave the goat.
I think they marked the IED on the map. Yeah, a little
Goats
south of where it is, but it's fine.
To us, remember?
Goats are actually holy. What? What?
If you kill the goat, I'll see it in...
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Alright. That's being dealt with. Let's look at what we've got over here. We can delete these civs since we don't need them anymore. Delete that car, delete those guys, etc., etc. Otherwise, they're being slow to breach these units.
Be advised, vehicle command has engaged the BTR.
And there goes the BTR.
Did it engage us first?
These guys are still... Well, they're set to aggro now.
Copy that,
we have survivors from the BTR running around the area.
Ouch. Let's see if we can make this worth anything for one single guy still left in this area. Put him in the corner. I've got some priests there, but these guys would all be part of the same religion. I doubt they'd, you know, desecrate a church. But who knows?
Regroup.
Gonna put an infantry team park right here.
Ясно, приступаем.
Have them come in right there. Christoph flying high. I can't really focus on Bill's team. I'll keep throwing stragglers at him, but... You know, I'm focusing where the main group is because they haven't cleared out the hydraulics plant yet. Because if they left the hydraulics plant behind, it's confusing to me. Because if half the team is leaving the hydraulics plant here, I would have, you know, pressed the charges by now, but... I'll just follow my little SOP here and keep moving. They're deploying smoke so the Met can pick them up. They've also dug a trench. Otherwise, they're just coming up here to breach. Just heard a rocket go
let's
in.
give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Miss. These guys have gotten out. Christoph is not able to pull up.
So let's give them a warm welcome.
Too violent on that gun run, and there goes their close air support, and I didn't even put an Igla down. Christoph got too greedy with that. Meanwhile, the VMF team over here is going, ha! Idiots.
Any air
There's one on the face right now.
Copy. I think your colleague just crashed his helicopter.
That's affirmative.
You can't talk, you're dead.
He's dead.
Which MIA?
You know,
the heavy weapons one or the
firing this close to frickin' infrastructure, not a good idea, but
Right now. Best I can do is
that's what I got, laughs and hidden. They're still trying to get Nemesis up.
Our pilot's not one life.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
You can't talk, you're dead. Don't cheat.
Ясно, приступаем.
Why is this patrol still going slow? This is High Command. What's up?
Do pilots have unlimited lives as long as they have helicopters, or?
Not if you pancake your chopper into the ground, no.
There's your answer.
He freaking couldn't pull up in time. He went way too aggressive on that run. No, I'm not giving him a chopper so we can do the exact same thing. There's no risk involved then. Oh, I can just get another chopper and then pancake somebody else. No, that's stupid. Will there be a T-34? Yeah, I'll find a way to throw one in here. Yeah, those guys look enough. Trying to have this guy come in. We have a medic right here that's causing a bit of trouble. That single shot took him out. They're facing, right now, it's just Russian Separatists, that type of insurgent group. We do have VMF in the background back here, just acting as a sniper team so I can harass. But, right now, this is the first mission of another large campaign, kind of like the Lithium campaign. And, you know, we'll start seeing a Russian border back here and stuff, and, you know, things will start getting pretty tense. Yeah, we could have the, here's the thing, I don't want to attract attention, or actually, better yet, let's have this guy who's the drone operator, he's going to come check out this chopper and see what's going on.
Ясно, приступаем. Так точно.
Good.
It's a good idea, thank you. I can't think of everything. Have this T-34 coming around. It's got two frontal machine gun and the machine gun on the turret and then the main gun. Otherwise, this team, they have killed this insurgent group. Here, I'm gonna make a kick-ass police squad.
Готов действовать. Жду. Готов действовать.
To say, hey, these guys are coming back in force.
Так точно.
Confirm that they are still hostile.
Выдвигаемся на позицию.
Electric dam complex.
Ясно, приступаем. Ясно, приступаем.
Friendly, limited, have them on a bit of a patrol. You know what I mean? Then we'll have another Cherno-Russian team. Yeah, they can't see this far back. Hold on, you see my Cherno or the Czechoslovakian Cherno-Russian forces of Red Star glitched out right there. So just get these guys back.
Жду распоряжений. Готов действовать.
Have a simple rifle team come down.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
They'll move with all deliberate speed to try to catch the police team off guard, but right now this is just a big police patrol. These guys are still moving up. Looks like the T-34 has moved up. I'm going to try to push her up a bit. Direct hit. Was it? I think it was tracking Andruza. Ah. Supposed to give the BDM a run for its money. They also put a missile in her from the Menace launcher on top. Gonna cause these guys to get out. This guy's gonna die. Both of these guys are probably gonna get blood. Yep. This guy survives. So that's fine. These guys have moved up. We got another group coming in. Police patrol right here. I'm not sure if they'll see the police patrol. They're basically kitting up, using each other as cover, etc., etc.
Assault team, we're pushing up.
They're being the little recon spec opsy team. So that chopper's despawn.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Would be a good time to move back now. They recovered the black box just to see what the hell would happen. Otherwise, they've also pretty much killed most of these infantry.
Ясно, приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Gonna try to pull these trucks out. Same deal.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Some units will have starting to fall back.
Until the tank is not cooked enough. Both floors
Still hear that thing going. We also have the chopper flying overhead. Five guys lined up right here. They're just taking out more of these forces. These guys, I guess, are all going to meet up at the church to hold that as a point. Otherwise, I have no idea what this truck is doing, but it's going way off course. So I'm going to set you to careless, hold fire, but you need to stop. Like, what? What are you doing? When you set it to careless like that, it can fix its AI. What on earth happened here? Do they have a gun on that and they're using it to mow people down, or what's going on? Because everyone there just died.
Ясно, приступаем.
We have had eyes on a Ural moving in the air towards the
They probably took it out with the BRDM. Or the BDM probably took them out.
Copy, keep your eyes
Now
open.
these guys are bleeding.
Ясно,
Gonna set
приступаем.
that team right there. These guys are still moving in, moving around. Yeah, so that they're set to aggressive and fire at will. They're just being retarded. What the heck do we have back here? A surviving infantryman. Okay, I guess you can fall back too.
Ясно, приступаем.
Don't really have much else.
Billman, what's your status?
Ясно, приступаем.
Alright, buddy, you're being retarded, so I'll move you back to your little drop point right here.
We are currently on the western side of the stadium, clearing the forest of random ass patrols. We're then going to fall back east to the stadium, clear the stadium if necessary and possible.
Alright.
Keep heading on towards the...
I don't have a Discord. It's fan run.
North. and we're gonna
I
grab
don't
our
like
vehicles
Discord.
and secure the bridge.
That's why I don't. It's not T-FAR
Copy
compatible
that,
anyway,
be
so
aware, check under the
it's not
bridge
my
as
thing.
well for any explosives.
Copy that, we'll do.
Why did you drive into a compound? You're the careless one too, dumbass.
Ясно, приступаем.
Just drive down there. Or just run. No, just run. This team's still holding here. We got these guys waiting in the corner. That'll provide some fire support.
Wait here, guys.
But when they
Alpha
cross
Bravo,
this
wait
bridge,
here.
I'm going to make the 10-minute timer for the explosives happen. So I'll teleport myself over here in the meantime.
Okay, we're approaching a highly dangerous area at this time.
They're still
there's
clearing
been
this
seen
group
a lot of
out.
lights
There's still a
and
few
lot of
stragglers, but
organized patrols here, so be advised that we don't get shot from anywhere, basically.
Well, that wasn't a good view to have.
Девят.
At least that made a good thumbnail.
Так точно.
Have him
We're
run
moving
around.
east. We need to check out the Beketov small hydropower plant.
Hoping he takes this corner and peers.
We're gonna clear that whole area this time.
And he gets dropped. Hearing some shots.
No, east.
Hey, Dimitri.
Oh, sorry, that was wrong way.
See that chopper? Think we could do something about this. Hey, Dimitri, what are you thinking? Well, I do have Igla in back of car. Igla, you say? Yes.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Okay. Because if I go to cargo, it's probably going to kick me out. But, because it loads up the entire arsenal.
Channel switched.
I have one more viewer than... who cares? It's just Arma.
Channel switched.
That's fine. Little bit of channel switching. Let's get an Igla in this puppy. Get 2 rockets. If Chopper comes around and tries to hover over here, we will try to take out. Looks like there's engagement right here. Back and forth. But this guy, the guy in this car is the trigger man.
Advise, I stood a military truck at the area marked now with military truck.
Command, be advised, it seems like we have enemy fire teams or possible squads behind the small power plants to our front now.
Copy, wait, one, Northern, say, again, one.
It appears we have enemy fire teams.
Here, I'm gonna blind fire at him right now.
I was talking to Air. That truck, you mean in the 2nd District, Air?
Dimitri, you need to lock on to target.
In the southern part of town, just north of the warehouse at the radio tower, door complex.
Who was talking about this truck?
Good shot, Dimitri.
I took a missile hit. I am going down. I am going down. I am going down.
Copy.
Okay.
All forces, we lost all air assets at this time.
Putting that in. When they cross the bridge, I will put down 10-minute timer. Everyone likes the mortar and anti-Stasi. At least escape is secure. Alright, I'm waiting. As soon as I see footsteps on that bridge.
Vehicle, move up.
I tried to give him a warning shot, but like I was trying to see if the beeping would give him a warning, because usually it gives you a warning when you're being locked onto.
Так точно.
Vehicle crew is unable, cannot comply, too risky and too open.
Copy that. We'll
Wise,
clear it
they've
out
got
first
2
floor.
guys over here. They're running back.
Keep an eye towards the south to see if anything comes from there.
Copy that.
Hello, my friends. Wait, can I ask you a favor? Hey, so
1 second, police chief is talking to us.
okay, I sent a small task force over to the church. At point 25, it is southwest of us by about 400 meters. Excuse me, southeast of us by about 400 meters. They might have walked past you. I'm still in radio comms with them, but please let your forces know I don't want any friendly fire to happen.
I'll copy.
Thank you.
Bill, south of you at the church, marked .25.
Since they don't have their
friendly task
comms, I'm
force
trying to
will be
tip
sent
them
out.
off to be nice. Yeah, I probably didn't check the Russian radar. That's what I was thinking. All right, timer's down. I'm going to give a minute mulligan.
User left your channel.
So, 9 minutes. Thing is, they killed all these guys.
Command, this is Scout Force. Apparently the police has sent some of their assets towards the
Hello, my friend.
church on the route.
Okay,
We'll mark the
so
church, you do not shoot
here's
at
the
friendly.
deal.
Copy.
We were visited by 2 groups of people. The second group was the ones you killed, but the first group...
Clear.
Do you know what a Russian Spetsna looks like? Because that's what they looked like.
Yes.
Yes, we were basically charged by 8 of them. They were heavily armed. They had us look away, but I don't know. They were here for about 20 minutes. They might have done something to the hydraulics plant. I'm a bit worried. I mean, everything's operational from what I've seen. They took measurements. They studied the equipment. I heard some clicking and some beeps. I'm a bit concerned.
Is this the part we run away?
Did you collect the intel from the guys?
I mean, I'm just worried because they always take...
Well, that was totally not sniper fire. Let's run away. I suggest we run. Get out of here.
This thing's only scoped for like 300 meters. What, they're not gonna check?
High command, this is ground command.
They near me. This is high command. Send traffic.
We just found 3 workers from the electro plants, the small hydro plants. One of them told us that they had 8 Spetnas guys at their location 20 minutes ago, or they were for there like 20 minutes.
Okay.
These have worked on the power plant and did something with it, and before he could talk out, he just died suddenly. So we booked it for our own security.
Roger, I would check on the equipment. That's one of the power stations for Beketov. If that goes dark, then we're gonna have a big issue on our hands.
Copy that. We're gonna check on it.
Sounds like that guy died to a sniper, so be careful. These guys are gonna book it out of here.
Так точно. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Hold on, just to make sure he doesn't die. Heal, unconscious. Just to keep him alive, artificially. Ah. Yeah, Wheels, exactly. I was thinking that. I'll take you prisoner with the 2 Russians, and we'll make that to the next stop. But I've got 4 charges on these devices. I was doing like a little, search for the charges and disarm them. I'm gonna have to give one of these guys cable ties too.
Ясно, приступаем.
All right. Oh, God damn it. Hold on.
Hi, command. Was it supposed to tell us the intel of how to fix this shit? Because I didn't get the intel. It was blank again.
Solid, I basically had the conversation with you of what the intel was.
Copy that. Do you have any advice on how we repair this shit?
Let's give
Well,
him a
look
warm
at it.
welcome, shall we?
What do you think a Spetsner would do?
Come on, be advised, we have taken position after the bridge and are currently holding the bridge if necessary. I've got a machine gun aiming down south in case any enemy forces are pushing up from there. Any further
Look at the.
commands that you want to have us, or any
I mean,
tasks
this
that you wanna
isn't.
have us do?
This is kind of as obvious
Copy
as
that.
I could
Say,
do.
at your pause at this time, we're trying to fix a power plant. Otherwise, the rest of the civilization here is without electricity.
Copy that, standing by.
Oh my God. Here.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Heal. Captive.
Так точно.
Hello, my friend. We're going to go for a walk. Okay, Dimitri, let's go. We'll see if they figure it out. I'm going. Oh, I can't get in. See if Andrew speaks. Really? Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, can I give you some advice?
Yes.
What's the equipment we got here?
Well, I see
Fucking
a
transformers.
control panel here, and I see.
Okay, can one of you basically unsurrender me, or is that something I have to do myself?
We can't unsurrender you because you're surrendering. You're
Roger.
Not, taking priest. Actually, I can
Okay,
do this.
hold on.
And then this.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at some equipment. Alright?
Oh, don't follow my girl.
360.
So, we have a lot of nice equipment here.
I've been looking at it.
You know? Very nice. Freaking God, there.
I think I hear a drone.
On the way.
I see it.
Eyes on.
Where?
Up top.
Right fucking above us.
Do
Should
we
I
kill
shoot
it?
it?
I can't aim that high.
Should I kill it?
Do I kill it?
I can kill it.
It's dead.
Why?
Ready for orders.
Orders to shoot it though?
I don't know.
High command, this is ground.
High command, send traffic.
We didn't see anything on the equipment, but there was a drone in the high sky.
Can you come over to the drone for a second? I think we might be able to scavenge something.
Ground command, this is
Solid
Eagle
copy. You
Command.
should check it for a black box.
We're doing that right now.
Ground command, this is Vehicle Command. We have heard single gunfire shot from the west. Not sure what it is.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
He's the guy to pick it up.
Well, that is definitely not part of equipment.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Guys, we have problem.
We need the rangefinder.
No, no worries. Wait one. God damn it.
I guess I'm out.
Run away!
What was that you?
I put explosive charges in the open on top of the frickin' things. What do you think tampering means?
Shall we?
I was reading the intel of the thing. So you don't have any command anymore?
Clearly, I can't make anything work. I tried so hard to hint it. I put them on 10-minute timers when you cross the bridge.
The amount of coming from Liru at that point.
I didn't. My frames are so horrible. I can't see anything.
It's okay. It's just,
It's my first day back. So give me a break.
it's fine. Shit happened.
I guess
The recon team did the other half of the patrol anyway, but
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I command to ground. Do you copy?
I'm never gonna fight these MI8s again. They are a pile of poo.
Let's give him
Chris,
a
you
warm
pancaked
welcome,
into
shall
the
we?
ground.
After that fucking dish cat, whatever the fuck it was, took out my instruments or avionics.
If your
Vehicle
instruments
fire,
are down,
large
you
oily
basically are
smoke.
fucked.
Took that out.
Lost.
That's not good.
Yeah, Liru, that guy that fled for the area where the hostage were. Did he survive all that?
I'll answer stuff in debrief. I gotta get back into the AO and roleplay this. Well, wasn't good.
Alden is losing connection.
Wasn't good at all.
User in your channel timed out.
I am Durga.
Yeah, and I've sent out the check message, but hearing nothing
User
back.
left your channel.
I'm about to beat out.
This is High Command, all forces be advised the insurgents are pulling out of the town at this time. I repeat, insurgents are pulling out at this time.
Copy that, High Command.
User
Do we
left your
have a
channel.
direction on where they're
Be
pulling out
advised,
to?
Northern just blue screened.
Roger, it looks like they are heading south at this time. Looks like just a few stragglers.
Copy
That
that.
was what one
Ground
of my
you
guys tried doing, so since we had no long range, I tried asking you guys.
Yeah, what do you want to relay?
repeat. Ground do you read?
This is High Command. We don't have comms with ground either. We tried a bit.
Give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Copy that. I will see if the ground was.
You do have comms with ground, but you can hear me.
Так точно.
I
Do you hear
cannot
me
be
now?
advised. This is scout force. I have comms to ground forces.
Solid, we've
They
reestablished
lost
comms with
those
ground.
Copy that.
Tell High Command that we lost 2 commanders and we have no more long range.
This is High Command. I'd like all forces to rendezvous at the military base to the southeast. Looks like Mirwell's bleeding out.
Scout forces copy. We will mount up and move to friendly base.
This was the whole point of that op.
Second try,
So guys, where exactly are you taking me?
I've tried 3 times, I'm hearing nothing back.
I see the Russians are the quiet type.
Hello.
Hello.
Markov, do you hear our calls to High Command or no?
Negative. I haven't tried hearing them.
Okay.
Can you switch to 50 just to
I
see
think
if
we're
you can
just
hear
going
us?
to use the OnStar. My friend, you need to get off radio.
I'm not on radio.
My friend, you need to get off the radio or else we're going to shoot you.
Scout forces copy.
Understood.
Actually, you can give message.
BMT, do you copy?
You ready to give message?
Message?
Okay. State your name over radio and your rank.
Yeah, we call in on long range in 3 seconds. Just say something so I can
This
do
is
it now.
T-2 and Ruser. Anybody who can hear me?
Okay. Now say what is wrong with you right now.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
Alright, Scout Force is answering, but not
Now
High Command.
say
We have
the
lost both
situation
our
you're in.
commanders, which is both our long range, so we have tried to contact 50 through FedEx.
Copy that.
Yeah,
Your
that's it.
current orders are to fall back
Let's
towards
give him a warm
friendly
welcome, shall we?
base to the south.
Shit, I have to teleport in order.
Heading out, advise you do the same.
Southeast, correct?
Markov, I'm gonna call it. I think the BMD's radio is not set up.
Basically, endpoint of patrol.
Southeast, correct?
Southeastern base, correct.
Copy.
Okay, so you're Andruza, right?
Yes.
Our
Okay.
orders are to go to the southeastern base.
Okay.
Which they go to the southeastern base.
So, do they hear you over the long range?
They have long range. I can talk to someone on the short range, maybe.
That is most unfortunate.
BMD, you hear me?
So, boom. I have one
BMD
group on long
switch
range
to
that can
70.
hear me.
Go on long range 60. Maybe they have it by 10.
Southeastern base in the grid ref.
Roger,
In the grid
switching
of
to
094-900. 70 switch to 70.
Yeah, I figured.
Roger, switching.
Can you switch radio for you?
I did already.
Okay. Do it again. State your rank and your name.
So, this is T2 and Ruser. Anybody hear me?
We hear you, Amdruza. Do you hear us?
Did they hear you?
No, he doesn't because he has a long range, goddammit.
Okay, we're just going to assume they heard you. Here's what you're going to say.
It's long range.
Here's what you're going to say.
What am I going to say? Oh, gunshots. I'm bleeding.
Yes, you are. That was supposed to kill you, but I guess that helmet is a bit more thick than I thought.
I'm made of selenium. I am hard to kill, motherfucker.
Copy that. Recon is holding fire.
Very hard to, motherfucker.
This is getting us nowhere. This is Insurgents Captain to everyone on this net. I have your pilot and I demand a ransom. If you can hear me, we will be in touch sooner or later. Have the money of $2 million US ready by next week. I will let him live until then. He has already been shot twice in head. I would not like to give entire magazine into face as well. Stop your fucking laughing! Alright, the other force is going by. That's gonna be the next mission. Otherwise, let's go into debrief. We've got a tier 3 mission planned after this, and, you know, we'll see what the tier 3s want to do. We can either do Beketov or continue with the lithium campaign. I really don't care. Oh, stop it, Andrews. He's wheels on the bus go, by the way, in chat. He's just gonna taunt us here. Alright.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Where am I?
Channel switched.
Wow, Grizzly. Don't act all surprised.
I'm just surprised that everybody joined at the same time this time.
Yeah, mission ended.
Whoop.
It's over. Oh god.
So, what'd you think?
It was good.
That was pretty good.
It was fun, minus the Ace DLL into an Arma crash into a Steam crash into another crash.
That sounds like a you issue, honestly.
It was fun till I got shot by an RPG from a cleared area.
Let's give him a warm.
So I will admit, it was a bit difficult for me to balance these things because you had the tier 3s kind of going up ahead, triggering other stuff, but that's fine.
Well, we had nothing better to do as the huge ass hostage campaign. Besides that, we did nothing.
So the only other metagame thing I want to say is I could not have dropped any more like hints about me tampering with the hydraulics equipment.
Yeah, so apparently Rob did a bad job of checking for explosive charges because they were clearly easily seeable.
There were 4 explosive like some of you saw the first. Did any of you see the first one before it went off?
I saw one and like 2 seconds before it went off. And
Yeah.
I started screaming about the charge and it fucking blew up.
Liru, you should know best. You made a fucking tango around the whole AO and I didn't even spot that. So you think I'm gonna spot that easy little mine?
Yeah, so those were set on a 10-minute timer after you started crossing the bridge on the hydraulic dam to get there, so I tried to drop as many hints as I could. You got the drone, though, and you got its black box, which was one of the secret things to get. There was a VMF team operating the area. They actually kidnapped Andruza, and he's going to be part of our next stop for next week.
Yeah,
So
Andrew was calling us on long range.
So we can...
Yes.
Yes,
Kill
and
Andrews?
does know FedEx can't talk to long ranges,
They
but
can.
we can hear long ranges.
Yeah.
If we are outside the
No,
range.
incorrect. I was talking to Rube all the time on a FADAC.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah, they're compatible.
You
Just
just didn't have the range.
yeah,
The
it's
range,
range.
I said, if the
I was
FedEx is
too far
outside
out
the
from
range.
you.
I don't know if
so
you
you
get
can
Alright.
get me,
the
but
debrief done because
Yeah,
it's 4:30
like-
in the morning. I'm really tired.
Yeah, so before I go any further to the tier 3s, are we doing a tier 3 op or another tier 2 op? And are we doing it on lithium or Beketov?
What? I thought this was the op.
It is a T3 up now.
I mean, I've got another op, but if you guys, we can just skip it too for this week if you guys don't feel like playing. It's up to you.
I want to play.
I'm up for another one.
Tier 3s only.
Andrew,
And
not tier
everyone below Nemesis, please be quiet for the minute, because we're gonna see if the tier 3s and 5s are gonna be nice enough to have another tier 2 op.
I don't really
I'll
care.
be
Like,
leaving, so don't
I'm
care.
whatever.
I'm fine with it.
If I can have a minute to make a coffee, I'll play.
Sure.
For me to have smoke.
So, are we doing a tier 3 or tier 2 op?
I'd say tier 2 up then. So
Tier
the
2 up.
forces is leaving and it doesn't leave much people left.
Alright, that's cool.